Oh, then I have this question for you. Hope Uzodinma that is lamenting about insecurity. Who is he? Has he come out and tell us? Has he come out and said, let me tell you my own profile? Hope should come and do us. Let us profile him, or he should profile himself. Let us know whom he is.
I'd advise that traditional rulers should warn these boys, even though most of you have refused to reveal their names. You should warn them, because I'm bringing a security strategy, known and unknown, to manage security in Imo State. The work of this council is not only to organize the security or vigilante group. This council must now go home and get us names of every criminal in their communities. You must collect intelligence for us. You must collect intelligence for security agencies to work. But I can assure you that the opposition party and some aggrieved members of our party who are hiring boys from neighboring states to come in here, allow me, I will deal with them. I can assure you, leave that for me. So the people who threatened that will make Imo ungovernable, before Imo becomes ungovernable, they will be ungovernable themselves.
In his capacity and responsibility as the Chief Security Officer of the state, has failed to protect the lives and property of Imo people. Consequently, under the circumstances, having critically reviewed the degeneration of bad security situation in the state, having evaluated the rate of casualties among civilian populations and security agents in the crisis, and having analyzed the immediate and remote causes and consequences of the deadly face-offs, Imo PDP has resolved as follows. In civilized climes, Governor Hope Uzodinma ought to have resigned by now. The current violent approach by Uzodinma has failed and will not work. It will not lead to peace. PDP calls on Imo people to take their destiny into their own hands by convoking an all-inclusive security summit immediately. The so-called press conference addressed by PDP today is just a self-indictment of the party as the real perpetrators of insecurity in the state. I think it's curious to ask some pertinent questions that we clearly tell everybody that PDP is really condoning the insecurity, and they are very happy, and they are playing a script. Now they believe they have reached the climax of their script, and that's why they are trying to jump into this very unfortunate, illogical request. And all the time that people were burning police stations, illegally taking the arms of policemen and so on, and sacking police stations, we never had PDP say anything. And so it's like all those things were playing into their script of making the state ungovernable.
Let me tell you, in the first place, if PDP, the opposition party, are the one causing mayhem or insecurity in Imo State, why did Hope Uzodinma in the first place stole PDP's mandate? So he didn't know that what he was doing in the past could have culminated to this current insecurity, mayhem, and hula baloo in Imo State. Yes, that is the point. He actually know that if I stole my brother's mandate, my brother won't be happy with me. My brother will like to at least cause mayhem or trouble or crisis for me. And he still went ahead and stole Emeki Hedioha's mandate. And now it's boomeranging. It is bouncing back, playing back on Hope Uzodinma. And by the way, let me tell you, PDP is a very peaceful party. PDP couldn't have culminated or caused any insecurity in the southeastern Nigeria. It's the battle of the political opponents. The political what? Oppositions. Politicians are fighting themselves in Imo State. Hope Uzodinma has stepped on toes. When you step on toes, you wait for repercussion. Who tells you that PDP is a troublesome party? Throughout the regime, the tenure, the years of PDP in Nigeria, Nigerians enjoyed peace. Since inception of Muhammad Buhari administration in 2015 till date, 10 good years, Nigerians were subjected to incessant killings, attack. Yes, from the bandits, from the Lakarua, from the Boko Haram. Muhammadu has sprung up from the axis of Mahmuda, from the axis of Kwara State, Ekiti State, and so on and so forth in the southwest. And this is a political party platform that has promised Nigerians heaven and on earth. Are we not seeing it that bandits, political bandits called APC, yes, has actually succeeded on invading Nigeria? Nigeria was subjected to attacks since 2015, endlessly, ceaseless attack. It has never come to an end. Never a month. Communities in River State, communities in Anambra State, Imo State, Akwa Ibom State, Plateau State, Kogi State, Zamfara State, Katsina State, Benue State were not attacked by foreign Fulanis called headers. They actually blamed it on Mali, Senegal, Burkina Faso. Who actually did it? Muhammad Buhari. When and how are we going to learn lesson? The Nigerian government, under the watch of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, invite ever Muhammad Buhari to explain to us reasons why he invited bandits into our system. I'm telling you that during Obasanjo, Yar'Adua, Jonathan regime, Nigeria has never been experiencing. They had never experienced this kind of insurgency we are seeing or witnessing lately in this contraption. And nobody has been able to come and ask the people, the perpetrators, the people whose names were listed by United Arab Emirates in Dubai as people that are orchestrating insecurity in Nigeria. 350 in number. How many of them has been at least interrogated, invited for screening, for investigation, forensic one? They abandoned them because all are Northerners. And it has indicated that Northerners prove that they are owner of Nigeria. They have proved it to the Southerners. Because could be that the names of sponsors of Boko Haram and insurgency in Nigeria were mainly Southerners. I mean, just 40% Southerners. I think Buhari would have neutralized all of them. Today we are seeing it as a northern business, the business that thrive well in the northern Nigeria. That's why they are more sacrosanct, the untouchable, than the Southerners. What are we saying? Hope Uzodinma is lamenting for nothing. For nothing. Why? He is the chief architect. Yes, chief architect of insecurity in the southeastern Nigeria. Like you said, what happened to Ibubago? Where are the Ibubagos? Ibubago that actually unalived, disalived more than 10,000 Igbo youths secretly. Today, Hope is lamenting and inviting royal fathers, community chiefs, to help him combat insecurity in Imo State, while he himself is the chief architect of insecurity proliferating in the southeastern region of Nigeria. Hope Uzodinma does not know what it takes to be a bloody crook. What do I mean? Your brother, among your kinsman, won an election. You use Fulani, the Sahel country people that are wanderers, warlike, barbarians. They are sanguinary. They are blood drinkers. You use them, snatch your brother's mandate because you're a 419 professional, and you think that 419 could thrive well at the federal level, state level, in the state government, federal government. Listen, Uzodinma is the lizard that invited the wood, insect infested wood that is biting him. And it has not stopped from biting him. Many years shall come, all the petitions written against the southeastern governors to International Criminal Court are going to be implemented willy-nilly. Whether Hope likes it or not, Peter Mba likes it or not, Charles Olu likes it or not. One full of a boy state, whether he likes it or not, petitions are coming. The only anointed governor we have in the southeastern Nigeria is Alex Oti under Labour Party political platform. He's doing well. He's minding his business to bring development unequal to Abia State. On common development, infrastructural amenities, developmental amenities, employment amenities, even production. Yes. To Abia State. That's why Abia is growing as fast as China. In fact, Abia is the production hub of Africa because a man of vision is in control of Abia State government. APC has failed Nigerians. Mention APC, everybody will run. Everybody will have scorned because APC is a devilish party. Many have died. Many have lost their job. Many are hungry. Many have been lost. People are looking for their loved ones in this regime. They've not seen them for 10 years. What is it that has not happened within this APC regime? Just Jowakwamo. Then I have this question for you. Hope Uzodinma that is lamenting about insecurity. Who is he? Has he come out and tell us? Has he come out and said, let me tell you my own profile? Hope should come and do us. Let us profile him, or he should profile himself. Let us know whom he is. Yes, like me, Raf. Now, I'm into interior decor. A businessman that has his own scale acquisition. I feed myself with the works of my hands. I feed myself. I do. What the hell are you talking about, governor? Governor is something that you cannot see. Uzodinma is not governing Imo State well. You are saying what you don't know. Uzodinma is a governor. Someone use him against Uzodinma's people. What do you mean by Uzodinma? Governor, is it a profession? Governor is based on election, not on appointment. He was appointed by the Fulani Janjaweeds. He has no handwork. I'm telling you who I am. Uzodinma should profile himself and tell the whole world whom he is. That's what I mean by profiling. If the people elected you, you show yourself by doing good work. Because be a competent governor. That's whom you should be. Uzodinma is a governor now. He's governor a profession. They invited you into the UK to govern a particular, federative in the UK. You governor as either president or minister. After you take your portfolio with you and go. What do you mean? Governor, is it a profession? Did you not know that Raphael Cameron, after becoming Prime Minister of Great Britain, he did not stay up to the number of years he should. What did he do? He went on with his portfolio. Who knows him in the UK? People invited you to offer them service. If Uzodinma is the governor of Imo State, it's a question of offering service to the people of that region. It's not a profession. Professionalism is what you and I is doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm a global analyst. I can analyze anything because I have the knowledge. Then when you talk about skill acquisition, I know that's what I was about to tell you who I am. That's what I know what to do and make money. Hope Uzodinma, go and investigate. I don't need to open up here. There are things I don't need to say here about him. But he knows that Ake Aderocha, his hands are soiled with evil. So that's why people are dying in that state. He's selling our land, seeding our lands in acres, hectares, to Fulani Janjaweeds from Sahel country. Who the hell does he think he is? That question he asked, He's inviting other local chiefs to assist him. Failure to assist him, so Hope Uzodinma should figure it out himself. Because he's the man that machinated evil that has been befallen Imo-lites, Imo today. Listen, a man can never cook meal for his kinsmen and expect that meal to last. It cannot. But if his kinsmen prepare, whether sumptuous, whether lavishly, tasteful meals for him, he could not finish it. This is an Igbo proverb. Ofu onye si elora, onye eliche ya, olisi ya afu agbawa. Mano, ofu onye si elora, ege elie, lie ya gbogbo, olisi ya, na ntabia ya. Beto ora, oha mmadu, si elo ofu onye. That person, olisi ya afu agbawa. If group of people or kinsmen prepare meals for one person, that might be their sister, their auntie, their father, or their brother, that person won't finish that meal. But if that person prepare a meal for the whole kinsman, or within a twinkle of an eye, the meal is gone. You won't see it again. That is whom the southeastern governors are. That is whom Hope Uzodinma himself is to the Igbos in Imo State. What we are saying is that the man that invited wood that is infested by or with insects is now crying all over my body, or it is biting me, or it is biting me. He is the machinator, the key cause of his tragedy today in Imo State. See, that's one thing with man. Man often proves to be close to God, to be God's chaser, while man often causes the tragedy that actually takes his or her life. Hope Uzodinma is not needed to be shouting about insecurity in Imo State, because he is the key actor that facilitates insecurity in Imo State. And it escalates. It exploded like volcano across Imo State. And everybody is running helter-skelter. You can see Hope now. Hope is like a rolling stone that gathers no more. It's going to fall into the sea.
Okay, but the PDP there in Imo State said if it's Imo State was to be a sane society, that Uzodinma ought to have resigned because of the loss of lives. Do you agree with them? Should he resign?
That is it. I'm a man with, general opinion. I say what people at least would have said. When I hear something as my opinion, people always do say, why didn't they say this? They should have said this. They should have known this. Hope Uzodinma is supposed to resign. When you actually find out that under your management, administration, things are not working, what do? You done too. That's why West is better than Africa. When I say West, I mean the white. When it is not going on well with any white man that controls an establishment or an institution, what does he do? The white man bows out. They like it. Why? Because they don't admire omission, mistake. I don't know what to understand. Or error. White don't admire omission, mistake, or error. Underline it. They don't make an immediate apology. That is failing to fulfill their promises. Why? They have conscience. Conscience is an open wood. What heals the conscience is the truth, modesty, and honesty. Hope Uzodinma is supposed to go down because all the promises he came out with for the Imo-lite in Imo State, those promises, even one has not been fulfilled. What the Imo-lites are reaping from Hope Uzodinma regime today is deaths, continual deaths, assassination, deaths, kidnapping, deaths, ritualists, and militancy in Imo State. The first person to have invited military operation in Igbo land is Hope Uzodinma. Since 1970, no Nigerian military forces has dropped any bomb. Go and read history. From 1963, that Nigeria Biafra, 1970, sorry. 19 something that Nigerian Biafran Civil War abruptly ended. It was all about peace. Igbo man has never killed his brother. Igbo man has never taken arm against his brother. But immediately Uzodinma hijacked power that belonged to Emeka Ihedioha, a PDP political platform gubernatorial hopeful. Hope started his what? Business of running amok, berserk, disaliving people, unaliving people, coming out to Tebubago, 300 policemen, only one man, 400 battalion, only one man with armored tank. He invited war into Imo State, into Igbo land. And listen, the war, the people that have been armed secretly to eliminate or unalive their political opponents are the ones that are running guns in Okigwe axis of Imo State. Listen and listen good. I have this to incite as an example. Muhammad Buhari invited bandits, Boko Haram, kidnappers in the northern region to do what? To fight Goodluck Jonathan in 2015. And when the bandits actually bargained, beat prices with Muhammad Buhari, Buhari could not meet up to pay the whole, money they charge him. What happened? Bandits begin to do what? Run gun all over North, kidnap people, disalive people, unalive people, because business is it. Now they make money out of kidnapping. And that is what is going on in Imo State. Uzodinma could not curtail the activities of the people invited to assist him fight the Igbos. The Igbos are resilient people. They don't like bad people. If Igbo man doesn't support you, he will come out and tell you, oh God, I don't support you. Igbo man doesn't play hanky-panky. Today, yes. Tomorrow, no. Today, black. Next tomorrow, green. That is not Igbo. Igbo man is a very stable man, a very hard-working man, a money-making man. That is Igbo man for you. Igbo man doesn't steal to become governor or president. Igbo man doesn't steal to become president. Igbo man doesn't steal, thief, to bring his kinsmen down. Igbo man is a hard-working man. That's why the Igbos, they find it very difficult to fight good man. Rather, if you're a deadly man, they actually found out that you are a killer or a murderer. They will gang up in the community, they will gang up among the kinsmen and do what? And give you which notice? Banishment. You should leave that community for them. And be what? Exiled or outlawed. Hope Uzodinma is an outcast, an outlawed, and a fugitive. He is the one that orchestrated insecurity that has infested Igbo land in recent time.